Hey there, Juggies, it's your old pal, Juggies here, and welcome to the Juggies Powwow! You sound like Coyote.
That was the point.
We have a great video for you guys today. We're going to be talking about relationships, we're going to be talking about dating, love, soulmates, all that good stuff, while doing a little bit of a relationship tag between me and my girlfriend, Juliette.
Hello.
I'm Jesse, by the way.
In case you didn't know.
Since I have all the questions, I have all the power. So
I can refuse to answer questions.
Kind of.
I can.
I have a preconceived idea how to answer these questions, so I kind of have the edge here. First question, how long have you guys been together?
What's today? Yeah, a year and 2 months.
A year and 2 months. A year and a month and a half. I know it to the exact day. You're mine. We started dating September 28th.
Which is the day before Jesse's birthday.
The day before my birthday.
Which kind of sucks, because I have to get him all the presents for that weekend.
It's like having your birthday on Christmas.
Sucks.
I know some people who have that tragic day. Avoid getting born around Christmas also.
Or around your anniversary.
Just stay in the womb a little bit longer. Or come out early.
I don't think we're talking to
I wouldn't
fetuses.
advise coming out early.
I could be wrong, but I don't think there are any fetuses watching.
I don't know, my audience is fairly young. What is our current situation?
Shitty.
I'm gonna cut that out.
We have long distance. This is right now at my house at Muhlenberg College. Am I allowed to say that?
I wouldn't. We do somewhat of a long distance. It's maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. I'm still in South Jersey, my parents' house, and you guys know that ordeal. And she's over here in Pennsylvania. We get to see each other every other week. Or every 3 weeks if it's bad.
That's rough though.
It's hard because we just love each other so much. I love it when she pinches my cheek like a grandma. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna dookie all over this couch.
It's really attractive.
When and how did we meet?
Oh.
We met on a app called Tinder on your phone, a phone application.
Nice.
The real story is I went to a strip club and saw her dancing on a pole and was like, she's not too bad.
Jesse, you can't put that in.
I'll put a laugh track.
The real story is Jesse's a asshole.
Language.
At a supermarket in
And I rammed her
Taiwan.
car. I rammed her car with my cart.
It was really cute.
Wink, wink.
I ate his carrot.
What? That's not even subtle. So anyway, I was 12 years old and I first started using Tinder. Because iPhones were really popular then. Basically, for those of you who don't know, Tinder is an application which it shows you a picture of a girl, a few pictures actually, and you decide whether they're hot or not. And if you like them, and then they like you and your pictures, then you have an opportunity to message them. And a lot of things had to line up for me to get Juliette in my feed, because it only gives you people within a certain distance of your house, and clearly we're not close to each other. Oh my god, like fate.
And I messaged a lot of guys, so it's not really that big a deal. I just started messaging you. What did I say? I was like, hey.
You said, hey, what's up, with a smiley face.
Yeah.
And I was like, she's down. For some reason, Jesse was just like tired of all the bullcrap from girls and stuff, so he was like, give me everything that's wrong with you.
Oh yeah, he made me tell him all
I was
my
like, give me
flaws
all
right
your
away.
flaws. Who does that? Who does that?
It was very weird.
It was very weird.
Immediately I was like, I don't really know if you want to know my flaws.
Like, I didn't even care. I really didn't care. I was so over girls, and I was just like, all right, give me all your flaws. Just as
I
like
was
a joke.
at that point over guys too.
And it worked out. It worked out. She actually sent me like a book.
And
I wish I saved it because so I can know now looking back and be like, yeah, you weren't kidding about that one thing.
I brush my hair. I
was just thinking about
pick
that
out
one.
the hair and the brush.
Yeah.
Like weird, like little quirks and stuff. But then you had them too.
Yeah. Like I'm really short. That was
You
it.
didn't. You were not upfront about that one.
Yeah, I said I was
honest.
short.
And you also said you had 4 brothers.
Well, yeah, that was a joke. Nah, but we met in a seaside town without saying any names.
Yeah.
Called Ocean City. And
You just
we met up on the beach, had like a nice date. I forgot my wallet. What is your favorite thing about me?
Oh God. How bold you are, and that you don't care what people think of you. And you're so open and honest, even though I'm not. I like hiding my stuff.
What's the ultimate best thing about Jessie Ridgway?
Your confidence. And
I have confidence?
Yes. Because that extends to everything. Your videos, your passions, your, like...
My favorite thing about you is I'd say your generosity. And although she says she's full of lies, that's true.
I'm just not as open
so that's honest.
upfront about everything.
She's honest about her
lying.
lying.
You have no filter sometimes.
I don't. And I respect that about myself. So you're a very nice human. She reminds me of my grandma. It's actually a compliment.
That's really cute.
That's inappropriate. Because she's old, wrinkly, and obese.
And you have shit all up in your teeth.
Well, why didn't you tell me that? She's so dishonest.
Oh my god.
What is it?
It's beans.
It's beans.
Ew.
Ow, I'll pick my gum. What are your thoughts on my YouTubing?
Certain ones go a little overboard, and people have started messaging me being like, is your boyfriend actually a psycho? Like, are you okay? Like, are you blind? Like in my other folder, if I go in there, like it's
And what do you think? Do you think I'm actually a psycho?
No.
You may not completely understand or enjoy the same activities as your partner, but as long as you respect, understand why, and support those endeavors, you will be good.
I just didn't like the one where you were pooping in the shower. It's not exactly.
Come on. That was a good how-to video. Now you know how to release your bowels while getting clean in the process.
Or just like smush up a Cliff Bar in the drain.
What's something you wish I didn't do or did more of?
I wish you were more into music, I guess. Because then like you would understand what I'm talking about. Or
Then you'd actually like me.
No! You don't know when to be serious sometimes. Like he's very jokester-y.
I wish she wasn't so serious all the time. Seriously, because she's serious.
Yeah.
Seriously, like all the seriousness. She's serious all the time. She's neurotic to the point of psychotic. She doesn't know how to just be free, let go of the nagging worries.
He's like the worry level of a 14-year-old boy.
And I just like one too. Finish this sentence. I spend hours blank.
Playing video games.
Nice, you know me. And Juliette is, I spend hours worrying.
This has taught me that we should break up.
This will be the first and last video of this kind. Where and when did we first kiss?
On our first
Just
time we
now.
met.
That was the first time we kissed. I actually paid her to be in this video.
I'm not really his girlfriend.
Yeah. We were sitting on the beach and like we held hands.
It was really
on
cute.
the boardwalk.
Jesse was really awkward and didn't want to kiss
Shh. You're ruining it.
me. Like a little boy.
You're ruining it.
He's like,
Shh.
I don't know what to do. Okay, go ahead.
First of all, I've kissed other
girls.
girls before, alright?
Really?
Just so we are
I
aware.
wasn't really sure.
I was unsure if I wanted to kiss this girl. That's what the problem was. Anyway,
I'm
we were
sure.
sitting and it was just like, there was like so many awkward just conversation breaks and it was just like staring at sand, like the grains of sand. Like I was counting grains.
Eventually a fox came.
That was the different night.
Oh. You got like really close and then I was like, oh my god, like this is just...
Who said I love you first? I actually don't even know the answer to this question.
You did.
I did?
Because you were leaving my house.
Oh, now I know.
He was leaving my house and...
No, that's not the first time.
And he left my house and then like 10 minutes later we get a knock on the door and I was like, who is that? And then I was like, oh, Jesse probably forgot something. And we like stood on my porch and Jesse was like, I just couldn't leave without telling you. Like, it was so like something out of a movie. I was like,
it was. That's why I did it.
And then I just kissed you.
I was about to cry.
Like a happiness. He's a very emotional man. Guy, boy, teenager.
Would you change that?
No. Jesse's weird.
Okay.
We talk like babies sometimes.
Who do you think has control of the relationship?
And we both pointed to
3,
each other.
2, 1, point. 3, 2, 1, and we're like... And
we
we're
both
like...
pointed at each other.
Awkward.
Which is good.
Which is good, and that's how it should be. I think.
Because no one wants to feel like they're dominating the other person.
Right.
Or like the other person is... Like we have a
mutual domination.
Equal, like, share.
Right. So who wears the pants? We are like a three-legged race. What is my favorite sandwich?
Turkey club.
Nice! Knuckle sandwich?
I like PB&J. I like turkey sandwiches.
What was our first technical date? Did you want to like go on a date? And then I take her to Texas Roadhouse.
No, but it was
actually
nice.
It was nice. It was, for some reason, not many people were there,
It was
and the food was decent.
I remember you were wearing a blue shirt, L'Aqua, because your eyes looked pretty.
What was your first impression of me?
I thought you looked very young for your age. And I thought, like, but, like, you had, like, a lot of, like, yeah, like, I'm so cool, like, and then, like, you met, because he also, like, found this random guy on the boardwalk that he already knew, and I was just staying there for, like, 20 minutes. This is when the first time we met, and they were talking, and, like, he was
big, bushy
just shooting
beard.
the shit, just going on and on.
And he came up to me, he was like, I had one class with him, barely said two words to him, but he was like, Jesse, you're that kid who made the video for class. Like, that was so good. And I was like, yeah. Just showing off for Juliette. But, like, in the inside, I was like, thank you. You're the first person that actually said something like. We were both sad, pathetic, lonely human beings.
Yeah.
Trying to be something we
just
weren't.
kinda...
What do we argue most about? It comes down to a frustration that we can't be with each other more. That, and we're in different stages of our life. Like, I'm out of college.
Yeah.
Doing my own thing, and she's still in college. Trying to figure out what her thing is that she's going to be doing. Back when I was in college too, senior year, and she was in college, it actually was a lot better. Like, things made more sense.
Yeah.
Now we're at this awkward limbo transitional period, and that's what we argue a lot about. Like, where are we going to be? What's going on in our lives? Like, I don't have time to do this or see you this time, and that's been the crux of our arguments.
Long distance is hard.
Yeah. What type of weird obsession do I have? I think you need to be obsessed with something to perfect it.
Yeah.
Which, if it's something you love, I think that's a great thing.
Doing right now.
Right, we're both obsessed with things, and so that's good because you can put your all into it.
Yeah.
And reap the pennies. What type of inside jokes do you have that you could share with the outside world?
Are we ready to do that?
I don't think so. I think we're going to keep this on the inside.
Well, we're friends with a cow. That's kind of an inside joke.
We're friends with a cow next to my house named Brutus.
And his girlfriend, 12-inch Janice.
No, it's not his girlfriend. It's Jimmy's girlfriend.
10-inch Jimmy.
12-inch Jimmy and 15-inch Janice.
There's like these little donkeys.
They're not donkeys. There's two miniature horses next to my
donkeys.
house. And they're like ridiculous. Like, they're like midgets. And they're just funny,
They're
so we
really
named
cute.
them. And there's Brutus, he's a big brown cow. And he's just funny.
I'm obsessed with your
fluffy.
dogs. That's another thing.
Oh, yeah. If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Currently, I want to go to Nashville. But I've always wanted to go to New York. He wants to go to LA.
We'll go to LA. It's entertainment industry. That's where you have to go. Change the body language. Alright. Let's analyze. We're going to pick apart dating, relationships, what has worked for you in the past, what hasn't worked, what can we give the YouTube audience, what can we give the Juggies out there watching need help. Do you think a relationship is necessary?
No.
Why?
Because I think you have to be comfortable with yourself first.
That old adage,
love
yes.
yourself before you can love someone else.
I agree with that. I think you do need to have some serious self-love before you can give it to anyone else, or else there's going to be problems in the relationship.
You're not going to have someone fix that for you.
Right.
That's the biggest thing I think I've learned.
And what you can do, and relationships do help, they can help you grow in many different ways and help you feel better about yourself and enable different things inside yourself.
I think what has helped us is actually the fact that we were long distance, because we're both allowed to have our own lives and allowed to like have things that we're passionate about and have other friends and be involved in things, but then still tell each other about stuff and still see each other.
Very correct.
So you have to have a balance.
Right. Balance is key in everything, because we don't have to compromise or sacrifice much because we are in our own worlds.
Or see each other every day and like sleep in, like we don't have to.
Right. Do you believe in soulmates?
Yes, but I think there's more than one. I think like you can be compatible with more than one person.
Okay, so there isn't a soulmate then?
Like one soulmate?
You're right. You're like eternally bound to them.
But well, I think once you decide, like once you both of you are like at a point in your relationship where you decide that you want to be together forever, then that's your soulmate.
Right.
But you wouldn't like, but if it didn't work out, it's not like there wouldn't be another person out there for you.
Right, I tend to agree. In terms of the term soulmate, I think you make your own soulmate.
It's not like, I think it's not like when you first see someone and you like
do you
see
believe
them
in
across the
do you
room.
believe in true like love at first sight? That's what I was going for. Yeah. Nah, yeah. All that would be is like, oh wow, they're attractive. Like I have a big fanboy crush on that person.
Yeah, it wouldn't be like I'm gonna marry them.
Like, oh, that's true love. Nah, yeah, that's not.
I feel like you'd have to know at least like something about
Yeah, it's impossible. What would you say love is?
Love is being able to put someone else before yourself. And
that's the ultimate love. Sacrificial. What do you think what do girls look for in a guy besides me?
Well, I can tell you what I look for in a guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know all girls. I think what girls really want is to feel like they're being listened to and like cared about and
that's why if a guy's
not being lied to.
If that's why a guy's not showing them any attention, that drives them crazy.
And it feels like they don't care about them, or they feel like they don't.
That's why the asshole approach always works. Well, not always, but generally, especially in the younger ages when girls are immature, because all they really want is attention.
I never was into that.
You dated one for 5 years. Would you say it's a lot about confidence?
It's about confidence, but it's about being a genuinely good person. And at the end of the day, like, yes, there's a lot of guys out there that are assholes and that just, aren't in for a relationship and they're gonna like treat you like shit, and that might seem like attractive at first, but at the end of the day, you want someone that's gonna care about you and like listen to your problems and like be there for you and like be your friend, be your best friend.
What I look for in a girl is, first of all, attraction. They have to be attractive. This one's got it going on. Second, they have to be good listeners.
That's first?
You have to be attracted to them, and that's how it started on Tinder. Like, oh, cute face. We have a visitor here. You can hear her hobble around. She's actually a pirate. What is love, Lillian? Stumped her. What is it all about?
Not caring.
Sex, she said. That's the first thing you see. You don't see their personality instantly. For those of you guys in high school, boy, do we have some great experiences to share there. I was dating like 5 girls at one time.
Don't put too much pressure on your high school relationships because...
Seriously.
It's like...
It's high school.
If it lasts, if it works out, that's great. But like, if it doesn't, you have plenty of time after that to find someone else. College, work, career, like whatever.
The bar, Tinder.
Like whatever. You can meet people in all aspects of your life.
Right.
It doesn't have to come from high school.
Granted, my parents are high school sweethearts.
But that's very rare.
That's rare.
And high school also is an environment where, especially if you're from a small town like I was, you know everything about everybody. So if you break up, it's really awkward.
Friends groups fall apart. It turns out like your friends like the girl you like, and then there's all this
drama.
Like, yeah, there's a lot of high school drama that ends with high school. But then there's college drama. And in college, everyone's sleeping around with everyone, and it's just a sexual smorgasbord, and it's ridiculous.
It's not.
Everyone's getting drunk, especially frats and sororities. They're just going at it. Think with your head. Try and think independently of the relationship, and just don't do things that could be potentially bad if you
You're really good
up.
at that. And it's not like I feel like so many, especially teenage girls, put so much pressure and this has to be the one, or like this has to be the exact person and we're never gonna break up, this is love of my life. But like, if it doesn't work out, there's plenty of other fish in the sea. As
cliche as it sounds, it's true. There's so many freaking people and so many different ways to meet them, and you just never know when you're going to meet the right one. There's a lot of expectations floating around. You have very high expectations thanks to movies, TV, songs, like, oh,
you should
Prince
be
Charming.
on bettering yourself.
Yeah, and
your future, because it's all about, getting...
And the jocks are overrated. This was enjoyable to share with you guys. If you guys have anything to say in the comments below about our relationship, you found something fascinating, or you need some type of advice, or like you have a question for us, we may do a follow-up video for you guys.
Or tell your own stories, because we want to hear them.
What would you say is better, being single or in a relationship?
There's pros and cons of both, I think.
So there's no right answer for everyone. See? So you don't have to be in a relationship, everyone. You don't. And you don't have to be single. If you're in a relationship and you're just like not happy and you want to be single, then it's not right. This is clearly right. I really don't want to be sick right now. Ow! My final thoughts, yeah. It's high school, guys. Have fun. Try dating, because it is important to know what you like in a significant other. You'll go through a series of girls, I'm sure, or guys, and you're going to find out what you like and what you don't like. It's going to become pretty clear, and what you like at one time, you may find that you completely dislike it another time, because you're constantly changing and adapting. It's cool to do it with somebody else, but it's a lot easier to do it by yourself, I'd say, because it's not affecting the other person. So, to finish, I say just have fun. It's not that big of a deal. You have plenty of time. And if you don't end up with someone, who cares? As long as you have people in your life that love and support you, that's all that really matters.
And don't settle.
Because
you feel like you need to be with somebody else.
Right. You don't need that validation. You really don't.
Especially if someone's treating you like shit.
Yes. Unacceptable.
You can do better.
Know what you're worth. And you're worth so much because you're watching my video. I love you guys all. If you made it this long, God bless you. And that's it, Juggies. Keep it rigid, everyone. Tell them to keep it rigid.
It's over. Keep it rigid.
Keep it rigid, as always. Peace out.